So just like longhand division, right, the same algorithm we use there. So the first thing you're going to divide two things like this. If it doesn't factor, and it doesn't, is to actually set up the division problem. And it's the same question again. What times this will give you the lead term, right? X squared, I agree. So we get x squared here, we go x squared times x minus 2. And I write it out, x squared times this whole thing. And you distribute. And you get x cubed minus 2x squared. And we know we have to subtract. So I change the sign and add. And the lead term goes away. And I get 4x4, or 4x4. Holy cow, can't do that, can I? How about 4x2? Because the like term and you're adding. The power does not change. And then I simply bring down all the rest. And now the process simply repeats. And if we keep going, what times x minus 2 makes 4x squared? How about plus 4x? Again, I'll write this over here to distribute it. Again, 4x squared minus 8x. I have to subtract it, so I change all the signs and distribute. Take 0, negative 4x plus 8x, like terms. You check to make sure they're the same. Gotta check if they're the same. They are. I get 4x plus 3. Keep bringing stuff down. Rinse and repeat. What times x gives you 4x? Oh, you guys agree plus 4? And I get 4x minus 8. I have to subtract, change all the signs. I have to distribute. I get 0 here. I get 11. Now, I have an x term of 11. That becomes my remainder. So this goes back to the top. And it's plus 11 over x minus. I can prove this now by taking the divisor times quotient. Okay, I can take x minus 2, type all this stuff on top. If I go dual page, and I do this, you guys agree, it's x minus 2, that little thing, times our answer. And I'll write that last one as a fraction. Now, you could do it the way we typically do, and that would be to do this, right? And then do the negative 2 and do all the same. But I will tell you that leads to a little bit of a problem. It's better to take the whole x minus 2, because you see you have this fraction. To take the whole x minus 2 times all 4 terms inside and write it out as x squared times x minus 2 plus 4x times x minus 2 plus 4 times x minus 2, and x minus 2 here plus 11 over x minus 2 times x minus 2. And you do this because there's always a remainder. And what happens at the x minus 2 on the last term? They cancel. Perfect word. Absolutely, they cancel. And it seems like more work, but I'll tell you what, it's a lot easier to do this and get rid of the fraction right away. X cubed minus 2x squared. Now I'm distributing these. Plus 4x squared minus 8x plus 4x minus 8 plus 11. Combine like terms, x cubed plus 2x squared, negative 8x plus negative 4x plus negative 8 plus 11, plus 3. That's the same as that. And we just did a double check. Alright, anytime you want to check these, you can. When you look at this and I say you want you to divide, I want you to try it. What's the problem here before we get too far? Exactly. We got to put this thing in order. All right. Make sure it's written in order. So the first step here is 2x squared times x equals 2x cubed. And again, if you look here, I write it out as a distribute, and I get. If I move that up a little bit, so I get 2x cubed plus 4x squared. I have to subtract, so I need to change both signs. And I get 0, which I know, but I also get 0 here this time. So I get 0 and 0, which I won't even write. I bring down what's left. And I get negative 3x minus 2. So now look at this. I don't care that I skip power. I say what times x gives me negative 3x minus 3. Negative 3x minus 6. Change the sign. So I'm subtracting. Gotta distribute the negative. That's why that happens. And I get 4. That's plus 6 minus 2. And change both signs. And I get that 4. It comes up, and that's plus 4 over x plus 2. And if I want to check this, I have to take x plus 2 times that. All right? If you distribute that, you will get the original here. Okay? Quotient times divisor. Okay? So the next problem, go ahead and pause the video and try this one. All right. So again, what times x gives you 2x cubed? How about 2x squared? And again, 2x squared times quantity x minus 2, which is 2x cubed minus 4x squared. I have to subtract this, so I change the signs on both terms and add. And when I do this, I get 3x squared, like terms, I double check, they match, and I bring down the rest. All right, so now what times x minus 2 gives me 3x squared? How about plus 3x? Again, I'll write that out for distributing. 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times negative 2 is negative 6x. Change the sign. I get 5x plus 4. Okay, plus 5 is the next one. I get 5 times x minus 2, which is 5x minus 10. Change all the signs because we're subtracting. And the whole thing, it distributes negative. I get 14 is my remainder. That's to the top, plus 14, and positive 14. And there is my quotient at the top.